What's going on, guys? How you doing? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have an incredible show for you tonight, or this afternoon, if you will. Please hit that like button. Please sub to the channel. Welcome to Lapeef Politics. I am Chaotic Truth. Guys, happy belated Christopher Columbus Day. Christopher Columbus was a great man. I hope that you guys had fun yesterday celebrating the life of Christopher Columbus and celebrating the achievements of Christopher Columbus. Guys, salute to you all. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family. Guys, please bombard the chat with questions and concerns. You guys are an incredible audience. I have an incredible live stream. The link is dropped. Give me a second, guys. The link is dropped. The link is open for anyone. You got this. Please cam up, if you will. Please share this video, if you will. Let's get into it, guys. I want to get into talking about this situation with Saucy Santana and Trina. They made this music video, and I'm going to actually share it and critique it. I'm not going to give my opinions immediately on it. I'm going to give it while I'm showing you the video. But the video is called No Voting, No Vucking. Guys, November is coming up. I hope you guys get out there and vote in your local elections. Guys, I want to show you this video. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if you've seen the video, but just hit a 1 in the chat if you have seen the video. No voting, no vucking. Guys, when you cam up tonight or today, please, no cursing, no vulgarity. Let's keep it nice and clean. I see we have Ariel in the chat. Ariel, salute to you. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family. Therese, positivity to you as well. Hope all is well with you and your family. Positivity is definitely coming to you at instantaneous speeds. Kazi, salute to you as well. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family. We got Tahuti in the building. Tahuti, positivity to you as well. We have Jay in the building. Jay, positivity is definitely coming your way. I hope all is well with you and your family. Guys, please share the video. I am waiting for more people to come to the chat so I can get to the video. The video features 47-year-old Trina, Southern rapper, and a man named Saucy Santana. And they are in the video, I guess, encouraging individuals to vote via a app, or the app is used as a tool in terms of if you want to date me or if you want to buck me. That's what the video is talking about. Then you must be voting. So you must go out to vote. So basically, when you're on the app, the idea is that someone asks you if you voted, and that will lead to some sort of promiscuous sexual encounter. That's what the video is promoting. I want to give a shout out to Brian. Brian, peace and blessings to you as well. Brian, salute to you. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family. Hi, Ghetto. Hi, Ghetto, or his Ghetto. Sorry, his Ghetto. Salute to you. I'm just waiting for people to get into the chat, guys. It's a beautiful day. Guys, please go out there for a long walk, a run. Stay positive, guys. His Ghetto says, oh, he just says 1. He's answering the question. Salute to you, his Ghetto. Positivity is definitely coming your way. We got Gun Streets in the building. Gun Street says, where is Amira? I have no idea, but salute to you, Gun Street. Hope all is well with you and your family, and positivity is definitely coming your way. We have Seven Still in the building. Positivity is definitely coming to you, Seven Still. Thank you so much. Seven Still, thank you also for being a day one. Hope all is well with you and your family. We have the Mac of the Year. Mac of the Year. Positivity is definitely coming to you as well. Salute to you and hope all is well with you and your family. We got Angela in the building. We have Nadia. Nadia, hi. She says, "Hey, chaotic. How are you doing, Nadia? Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family." We have L Lovely says, "Just subscribed. I appreciate the conversations and the vibe." Oh, that kind of rhymed. Salute to you. I hope all is well with you and your family. Love, L Lovely. Thank you so much for your sub. Guys, please put a thumbs up in the chat for L Lovely for subbing. We have Tiggy. Tiggy, positivity to you as well. Tiggy says, "Appreciate the work you put in, CT." Thank you so much, Tiggy. Hope all is well with you and your family. We have Med Brother. I'm assuming that means medical school, brother. Says the video makes booty to the polls look decent. Oh, wow. But salute to you, Matt, brother. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Mike Jackson is in the building. He says, "I've watched the video and was disgusted by Roland Martin and his panel making excuses for this vulgarity." Wow. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Roland Martin is my fraternity brother, and that's where it stops. Who else do we have in the building? We have Unadulterated Truth. Salute to you, Unadulterated Truth. Hope all is well with you and your family. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Unadulterated Truth says, "Being entertained by debauchery is a definite sign of a degenerate society." I agree with you. His ghetto point of view, salute to you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Positivity is definitely coming your way. His ghetto point of view says, "Salute to the Lapeef Network and all the great hosts." We got SO, hopeful. Thank you for being a member. Positivity is definitely coming your way. We got I Am Nicole. Positivity is coming your way as well. We have Selena. Selena says, "Can't wait to hear your thoughts about this new campaign thing." Shaking my head. Love your show. Thank you so much, Selena. Positivity is definitely coming your way and to your family. We have Mary in the building. Mary, positivity to you. Detroit 313. I'm a Midwestern too. Salute to you, Mary. Positivity is coming your way. Hope all is well with you and your family. We have and I apologize if I got your name wrong. The Matri. Positivity to you says the Anunnaki has arrived. The Aboriginal will transcend to 5D to 6D very soon. I have no idea what you're talking about, but salute to you, sir. And positivity is definitely coming your way. Derek Mason. Thank you for being a member, Derek. Positivity to you. Guys, please share the video. Please like the video. Guys, every time I cam up, I always tell you, thank you so much for all the super chats. Thank you so much for always supporting the Lapeef Network. The super chats, the likes, the views, they go a long way. Thank you so much for always being here. Sam, salute to you. Says this campaign is trash. Salute to you, Sam. Positivity is coming your way. We got Steven in the building. Steven says A506, brother. Steven is a fraternity brother of mine. Thank you so much and salute to you, my dear bro. We have Jay in the building. Jay says Roland has a SKU code tattoo. Positivity is coming your way, Jay. Hope all is well with you and your family. We got Bigger Threat says, "Love from Harlem." Thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to get into the video. Guys, please hit that like button. Please sub. I was trying to wait about 10 minutes so that people can get into the video. The link is dropped. I want your opinion. The Lapeef Network wants your opinion. When the video is over, please come back and leave a comment. Tell your friends, your families, your confederates, your associates to subscribe. This is the greatest network on YouTube. This is the greatest network on YouTube. And I am so appreciative, and the Lapeef Network is so appreciative that you are here. You could be anywhere in the universe. Think about that. You could be listening to any music video. You could be listening to a TV show. You could be watching a movie, but you're here right now on this beautiful Tuesday. And so salute to you. You got DMT in the building. Dimethyltryptamine says chaotic. Salute to you, sir. DMT says, "What frat are you in?" I am a member of the greatest fraternity on the planet, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. J Mitt says it shows how little they think of black people. Ooh, that's a good point. Shaking my head. Salute to you. Dante says, "CT, you be trolling my guy, laughing my ass off." You know, the tragedy of it all is, Dante, is that I don't troll. I'm dead serious about everything that I say. But salute to you, Dante. Hope all is well with you and your family, and positivity is definitely coming your way. Dante also says Christopher Columbus didn't discover ish. Oh, that's your opinion. But salute to you, and I am a staunch Christopher Columbus Day supporter. Thank you so much, Dante. Guys, please hit the like button. Please sub to the channel if you can. Hit that like button, guys. There's only 61 likes. We got to get those likes up immediately, or I will end the live stream. Guys, Dante is a member of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm assuming you graduated when you were 32. Who else do we have in the building? We have Stack says gay black man and a Trina to represent black people is crazy. It absolutely is. I want to say JC is a Sigma. That looks like a Sigma sign. But salute to you, JC. Positivity is definitely coming your way. L Lovely says, speak it into existence. The greatest show on earth. It is the greatest show on earth. Jordan says, much love, bro. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma. Oh, yeah. Yep. Phi Beta Sigma. Emmett Smith is a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Oh, we got Ash in the building. What's up, Ash? Thank you so much for Ash. I missed your super chat the other day, and I apologize. That was a upload the other day, but thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. Guys, give a thumbs up to Ash. Ash served this country. Ash provided for our freedoms. Salute to you, Ash. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a supporter. Thank you so much, sir. Ash says, good afternoon, CT. Thank you for another live stream, Seeking the Truth. Guys, I want you to sit back. I want you to enjoy the show. If you're at work, I want you to put on your headphones. I want you to blast it. And I want you to just sit back and listen and chill. We have Crystal J. Crystal says, hey, CT. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Positivity is definitely coming your way. Guys, I love all you guys. Broccoli says, positivity to yourself, your family, and the Lapeef Network. Guys, salute to you guys. Write in the chat, what did you do on Christopher Columbus Day? How did you celebrate Christopher Columbus Day yesterday? Please write that in the chat if you can. Guys, we got to get the likes up. The likes, okay, we're at 74, guys. Get the likes up. It's 140 people in here so far. We got to get the likes up. Guys, I'm going to play a video for you real quick. This is Saucy Santana and Trina. If you don't know, Trina is a rapper. She rapped with, what was the guy's name? You don't know Trick Daddy. Back in the day. She was very famous back in the day. I think she's famous now. Dante, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't speak about my jewels. Arisa says, worked. Okay, I don't know what she means by that. Maybe she means worked. Okay. Greets says, this tether is disrespectful. Salute to you, Greets with fire. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Guys, let me get into the video real quick. This is Saucy Santana and Trina. Trina is a 47-year-old woman. Legendary rapper of sorts. She's with a up-and-coming rapper of sorts named Saucy Santana. And again, in the video, they are marketing a app called Black, BLK. And they're basically saying if you meet somebody on Black, they better be voting or they won't be fucking you. This is what they're promoting. Promiscuous sex. But let's see. Give me a second. This is the video right here. Give me a second, guys. I want to get this off the screen. Salute to you all. Give me a second. Here we go. Now, I want to point out something real quick. Look who they have in the video. The first person. A homosexual male. This is what they think of you. This is what they think of you. Saucy Santana is a man walking around pretending he's a woman. I just want to point that out real quick for you. See, they already are starting out with sex or sexual innuendos already. Whoever made this video knows that sex sells, especially for the Black community. Let me keep on playing real quick. I don't want to talk your head off.
I think we got one.
It's voting season, bruh.
No voting, no loving. No.
I'm already sick to my stomach already. This is a whole man. Whole man. This is an adult man. He has on those eyelashes. What are those called? Ladies, help me out. I don't know the name of them. But he has those eyelashes in his eyes. This is a man. He has on raptor nails. This is a man. He has a whole beard that's better than mine. but he's pretending to be a female. This is the society that we live in. This is what the media is giving you people. This is what it's saying. I bet you a white liberal had a hand in making this video. I'm almost certain that a white liberal had a hand in making this video just by the first 10 seconds. This is what they think of the black community. This is what they are promoting to the black community. Give me a second. I'm going to keep on playing it. I don't want to talk your head off.
Now vote in, no touch. Now vote in, no nothing. Now vote in, no touch. Now vote in, no nothing.
This is the marketing ad. This is how they are convincing you, not maybe you guys listening, you guys are an intelligent audience, but this is how they're convincing you to vote. No voting, no effing. See, they think that you're an animal. They present you with sex. Instead of getting down with the real issues, instead of talking about policies, instead of talking about politicians, this is what they're saying. If you don't vote, you don't get any promiscuous sex. And in this case, promiscuous homosexual sex, because that's what Saucy Santana is. I just want to keep that in mind. I don't want people to echo chamber me today. If you don't agree with me, you can always call in, but this is an open panel. But this is what they're promoting. No voting, no vucking. They don't think you're intelligent. Whoever made this video. Trina doesn't think you're intelligent. Trina's making money. She sold her soul a long time ago. Saucy Santana, come on. You already know he sold his soul. This is offensive. This is debauchery at a high level. No voting, no vucking. This is what they think of you. They think you have low IQs. Just give them sex. They don't care about anything else. Just give them homosexuality. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about laws. They don't care about policy. We just need these people to vote. This is what they put in the video. They're mocking you. They're mocking you. But let's keep on playing. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Salute to everybody in the chat. You know I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the Lapeef Politics. Give me a second.
Now voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking, now voting, no loving, now voting.
This is a real video. Now, here goes the thing. Where is Black Lives Matter to protest this video? Where are all these special interest groups to vote to boycott this video? There won't be any. Patrice Cullors, the NAACP, Roland Martin, all these black liberals, they're not going to protest this video. A video that is telling you that if somebody's not voting, you shouldn't give them any promiscuous gay sex. This is what this video is telling you. He's gay. This is what they think of the black community. This is exactly what they think of it. Where's the intellectualism in this video? We're 19 seconds in. Where's the intellectualism? What I see is a 47-year-old woman who was promoting being a whore. And what I see is a homosexual man dressed as a woman. That's what I see. I don't see anybody who's an intellectual. I don't see anybody who's trying to liberate black people. I don't see any. All you see is clown stuff within the first 20 seconds. You don't see anything talking about addressing the policies. What I see is a man, Saucy Santana. He has a Brazilian butt lift and a whole beard and raptor nails. And he's rapping about getting penis from a man. You'll see it. Hold on for a second. Let's keep on playing. Let's keep playing.
No touch, no voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking. BLK app looking for some action. Why the fuck stop was head.
Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Guys, cam up and prove me wrong. Cam up if you have an opposing view. They're promoting homosexuality to the black community. They're not promoting. They're not promoting peace in the community. They're not promoting um, literacy in the black community because there's a lot of illiterate black children. How do I know? I used to teach. They're promoting a homosexual male openly talking about promiscuous gay sex with a man. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. I'm going to keep playing it. They're not promoting lowering taxes. They're not promoting being tougher on crime. They're telling you no voting, no fucking. That's it. Think about that. Just sit back and think about that for a minute.
Face is a 9, abs a 10, D is a to be determined.
Listen to the filthiness of this. This is what Martin Luther King marched for. This is what Malcolm X built an institution for. This is what your ancestors who were slaves, this is what they endured hard labor for a homosexual male to openly talk about giving D to a man. This is the society that we live in now. This video is idiotic. But nobody's going to say anything other than chaotic truth. People are going to be afraid, but I know I'm a homophobe. I'm against sex workers, all that stuff, right? I know. Just look at the video. Look at how idiotic this video is. This is like a Wayne's Brother movie from the 90s. But the tragedy of it is this is a real video now promoting real politics. That's all we care about. That's all they care about, sex. Give them homosexuality. Give them whoredom. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna keep playing.
Man, joke, he don't sing bro. The only red flag is that he don't vote. This midterms for all the single cute. Wanna hit this booty, gotta do your civic duty. Now vote.
A homosexual male is rapping about gay sex, saying, if you want to do your duty, you better go vote if you want to hit this booty. Did I lie about that? Am I lying about that? Did you not just hear that? Not one mention of a policy, not one mention of a law, not one mention to further the black race. In 43 seconds, how many times have you heard no voting, no fucking over and over? I've heard it about 20 times. Am I lying? Am I being a homophobe? Am I downplaying the black culture right now that I've been accused of doing? Did you not just hear that? Let's keep playing. He said, if you don't vote, you ain't getting this booty. Give me a second, guys.
No loving, no voting, no touching, no voting, no nothing, no voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking, no voting, no loving, no voting, no touching, no voting.
Now, Trina's part is about to come up. This is a 50-year-old woman. I just want you guys to pay attention to this. This is a 50-year-old woman. Mods, can we get Coke out of here? Coke is I don't know what Coke is doing, but we got to get Coke out of here. Now, this is a 50-year-old woman. Hear me out. This 50-year-old woman who should be a mother, maybe even a grandmother, who should be domestic, who should be married. Listen to what she's about to start saying here. Give me a second.
No nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no voting. Yeah, don't stop now. Stuff my ballot box again, but my homegirl through. Put the body in partisan. Politics be so nasty. Make me wanna flirt.
Politics be so nasty. What is she talking about here? We know she's not talking about the socioeconomic and political systems of America. We know she's not talking about immigration. Everything in this video is a sexual innuendo. This woman is not talking about politics being a nasty game. She's talking about sex being nasty. She's talking about promiscuous sex being nasty. This is what they're promoting to you. This is the liberal agenda. I'll just have them have sex and breed all day long. It doesn't matter. Have them have sex and breed all day long. Have them have abortions, etc. This is all mind control here. I honestly think this is actually a government psyop video. I didn't want to believe it at first, but I think this video is. Let's keep playing it for a minute. Guys, salute to you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Give me a second.
Just show you how to be a pole worker. Legs in the worker. Legs in the air. Flirt. Just show you how to be a pole worker.
This woman who's almost a senior citizen, and I didn't make this up. She literally just said it. I'm going to show you how to be a poll worker. Man, we know she ain't talking about election day. She's talking about women. She's telling black women and black men to be whores and just frolic around and have sex. I'm going to show you how to be a poll worker. We know what poll means. We know what worker means. This is what this 50-year-old woman is promoting. She's not promoting conservative values. She's not promoting modesty. She's not promoting for you to be a good wife. She's promoting for you to be a good whore, a good poll worker. Am I lying? Did she not just say that? Did she not just say that?
Legs in the air, I don't care. Anyone can.
Legs in the air, I don't care. What does that have to do with voting? Last time I checked, and I know a lot of you, like me, have gotten coochie, and I know a lot of you, if you're a woman, you've had sex. What do you do when your legs are in the air? This song is completely about sex. This has nothing. I see you in the back, Albert. Give me a second. Stay there in the back, Albert. I'm almost done with this. This has nothing to do with voting. This is debauchery. This is degeneracy. And I can't believe that they would make this video and nobody is protesting this disgusting video. Am I lying? Did she not just say that?
Get it, universal health care. If you wanna come, anyone can get it, universal health care. If you wanna come before the deadline, come.
See, now this is where they messed up. Universal health care. Now, wait a minute. Now, I thought we were supposed to be bipartisan here. I thought that we weren't supposed to pick sides here. But healthcare, universal healthcare is a very liberal policy. Is it not? They're pushing left-wing policies in this video. And we already know what other things the left pushes: homosexuality, feminist movements. That's all what this video is doing. You know, what did the feminists teach you, ladies? To be whores. This is a continuation of the left. They're so desperate for that black vote. Yeah, give them rap music, put sex in it, put a gay guy in it who's dressed like a woman, and put a 50-year-old whore in it. Am I lying? Are you not seeing the same thing that I'm doing? Give me a second. I'm almost done. I see you guys in the back.
I'm in the jacuzzi, gerrymander this coochie. No voting, no love, no.
Gerrymander this coochie. Wow. Now, black people have cried all day long about gerrymandering. And this woman said, gerrymander this coochie, making a mockery of the very same system that supposedly has kept blacks back. This is demonic. This is a absolutely demonic video. This is demon stuff here. Thank you for that super chat, Ralph. Ralph says, chaotic. If possible, I would like to join for a brief moment to join the critiquing. Of course you can, Ralph. Salute to you, Ralph. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Guys, I don't want to keep saying it. I've said it about 10 times. This is a 50-year-old woman. Check it out. What was your mom doing at 50? What are most 50-year-old women doing? Why would this old woman be promoting whoredom? Because they don't want conservative values in this country. They want a country of Babylon. That's what a lot of these entertainers want, and that's what they're promoting. And they know the left is the gatekeeper of it all. Gerrymander this pussy. I mean, imagine if somebody said illegal immigration a blowjob. Like, what does that have to do with the wait a minute. What does gerrymander this pussy have to do with gerrymandering? Keep on saying sexual stuff. That's what these white liberals put in that video. Because they know that can get the attention of people. Keep on playing. Guys, it sounds like a damn strip song. A strip club song.
No voting, no touch, no voting, no nothing, no nothing. Can't let me down, gotta stand up for something. No voting, no love.
Yeah. Yeah, just dance in the video. You know, blacks love dancing. Put no straight men in here because, you know, we don't want to promote heterosexuality because that's conservative. Put a gay black man in here who's a homosexual and put him and have him promoted. Yeah, that's a great idea. And get Trina. Yeah, Trina she's a legendary woman who spreads whoredom through her music. That's exactly what they've done. Look at this stupidity here. Look at this clown show. This is evil. If you want to talk about Uncle Tom and cooning, this is it right here. If you want to talk about disrespecting the black race, this is it right here. Gerrymander this coochie. They know that black people are driven by sex. They're driven by promiscuous sex. And now they're trying to drive you by homosexual sex. Think about it. They view blacks as animals. They view you as incapable of serious dialogue. That's why they didn't put nothing serious in this video. They want to grab your attention with sex. They see us as poor. They see us as impoverished. They see us as unintelligent. They see you as an animal. And what do animals mainly do? They just have sex. That's it, and breed. That's what they're promoting in this disgusting video. Get off the plantation. Get off that democratic plantation. Since they want to promote liberal policies, I'm about to promote conservative policies. Get off of that liberal plantation. Now, after you go vucking, which a lot of you are going to do, they're going to get you to murder your child. Like that Glorilla rapper who made a music video about murder on my mind, openly talking about abortion. Tell me I'm lying. I see you guys in the back. Let me finish playing the rest of this video. I see you in the back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Guys, hit that like button, guys.
No voting, no touch, no voting, no nothing, no nothing. BLK, we gonna stand up for something.
They're promoting a black app. I bet you that black app is owned by white liberals.
Yeah, that's right. No voting, no love.
No voting.
If the coochie is the goal, go hit the polls.
If the coochie is the goal, go hit the poll. You would think that the goal is to get policy in your favor. You would think that the goal is to get a society in your favor on a political scale. They know that your only goal is coochie. That's what that's what he just told, or he or she or whatever that person's things pronouns are. Let me get you guys in the chat real quick. Guys, thank you so much, guys. This is a disgusting video and it's filthy. And look at all the dingbat women in there. Damn shame. That's a damn shame. Thank you for that super chat. We got Albert in the building. Albert, what say you?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm pretty good,
Oh,
sir.
man.
What country are
Yeah,
you calling me from?
I'm from Kenya. I'm
Okay.
in Nairobi right now.
Are you a part of
Oh,
the
man.
Kikuyu tribe?
No, I'm from the Kisi tribe.
Okay, go ahead, sir. What's
Yeah.
Go ahead. What say you, sir?
I have to be honest with you. The thing is, I'm from Kenya, but I do a lot of business in the US. I come there, I don't know, about once a year, to do business. Come back. I'm a producer of documentaries and films, so it gives me that opportunity. The thing is, because even I actually got more interested in the culture of America right now because of what I'm doing. Because once I really got in, it felt like there was something very odd happening. I think there is a deliberate attempt to sabotage your country. There is no other way of looking at it, because a lot of what is coming from you guys to us these days, it's some really weird, ridiculous things, lies, blatant lies. As in, it almost defeats purpose sometimes when you have discussions or arguments with Americans these days, that because things seem to have turned. The older I've gotten, I'm 44, but I can almost remember every phase of how this has come to be, because in as much as Americans think we don't know what's going there, you're the most marketed country in the world. You're the one most what the most of the world is exposed to. And also, I think every country is represented in America. There's at least one person from each single country in this world in America. And we get everything. Right now, the internet is there. We get everything. If you're looking at what they're doing in this music video, because I think we've all experienced the downward spiral of your art in the last decade or two almost. And normally that indicates a very dramatic change in how that culture operates. And because, as I see it, Black people in America are they are political tools, they're political pawns by and large, because even looking at how your former, like mostly the Democrats, really, how they handle communication with Black people around election time, very different from other times when there is no real prize to go for. I was hearing there was a lot of talk about how they're going to invest in the Black community, they're going to give more opportunities. But even in my field, what we are getting is repurposed white characters. Like if you look at all the movies coming out, it's repurposed white characters. It's if they're telling our history, if you're looking at Woman King, from just the name Woman King, like can't you just call her queen? From all that, you can tell this movie particularly was written by two woke women, white woke women.
Yeah.
who decided to use it as feminist propaganda. I've watched the movie. It just came out the other Friday here in Nairobi. I watched it. I feel disturbed because a lot of the times you hear the same people who are saying, oh, you need to look at minorities, you need to do what? Give opportunities. Every single time they have an opportunity to help, to do something honest and genuine, they end up doing some stupid, ridiculous things, making us look ridiculous. Like these rappers should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, they should be, especially Trina.
They can make that money being authentic artists. They can make that money. Like right now with the internet, people are coming from nowhere and becoming great because there's no real gatekeepers anymore. And when you look at the trainers and what, you're just seeing these are washed up. They have nothing. They're empty shells. So what they're selling to everywhere, because the reason why I listen to you guys and whatnot, I need to keep tabs of what's going on in that country, because very quickly yes.
Excuse me. I don't mean to cut you off. Forgive me, my brother,
No
but
problem.
I'm 26 years old. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I work for my father's business. Um, you're making way too much out of this. This is no hidden agenda to destroy the black community. This is black people ruining ourselves.
Go ahead.
There is no white man behind this. You see, I've been underneath Chaotic. First of all, Chaotic, thank you for allowing me to be on the show. I'm a big fan of yours. I watch your live. Like I say, just if you could give me a second to cook, please.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You got the floor.
But very quickly, I didn't say white man. I didn't mention a white man anywhere.
What you said
it's not
was
about
like,
the white man.
Yeah. You said, well, this is a political agenda, but I want to just tell you how this is happening. There is no political agenda behind this. It is literally just black people destroying ourselves. We are black culture in America is a self-cannibalizing culture. All of my life, I have been told, and underneath the guys, I'm from slave. I'm from bad. I can show you the trees where black men were hung from just 50 years before I was, here. I can show you the roots of all slavery. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My whole life, I've been told of this proverbial white boogeyman. And I'm not saying that colonization didn't happen. I'm not saying Jim Crow, those things didn't happen. But this is a true factor of us destroying ourselves. You see, this wouldn't be allowed to be in the white community because the white people wouldn't stand for this. White people wouldn't stand for this if this happened, especially no voting. I'm not going to curse on the show, but basically, this is how dumbed down they believe us to be, that we have to be presented with sex just to make voting happen. If that is not the greatest insult, if that don't piss you off as a black person, no, as a black man, because they're speaking about black men here, right? What the gay boy say in the first, he's looking at a black man and saying, well, that's just foolishness. If that doesn't piss you off as a black man, that they basically have reduced you down to just a sex monkey, and we're going to give you this sex, just so you can vote, or you got to do this just so you vote. Before then, there was a movie that came out called Chirac, where it said, oh, if y'all don't stop shooting each other in Chicago, no, we ain't giving no more coochie. This just shows why black men of myself, why we have to be twice as selective, why we have to be twice as educated, why we have to refrain from, I'm gonna just be honest, it's hard for me, honestly, but we have to refrain from, we almost have to go on a strike from, we have to control our own sexual nature. Look at how they're using this against us. This is foolishness, man, at the highest degree. And, this just even more proof that black lives don't matter. Because if black lives really did matter, this wouldn't have never been able to make airtime with black people. And it's a shame.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand you, brother.
Like I say, this is a shame that this was even allowed to even get a glimpse of any type of airtime, of any type of thought provoking. It is Oh man, if this doesn't piss you off as a black man, young or old, I don't know what will. I'm gonna fade back on that.
Yes. So may I, chaotic? May I just respond for a second there? Yeah. No, brother Raf, I'm not really. I wasn't assigning a race this agenda because there is an agenda. I think at least it's very clear to me that there is agenda. What they're promoting, what they should be promoting is usually even vilified. You know, families are meant to be the strongest thing. They're meant for a community to prosper, but they don't promote that. They promote everything else other than. Now, from my initial point was that they use the black community in the US as a political tool. Now, when I'm talking about days, whoever has the power to do it, the media, the politicians, black, white, Latino, it doesn't matter. They do it because every time there's some kind of activism to come up, everybody comes out to really virtue signal and show how much they care. We all, I think I guess it's because I've been around a lot of these lies for so long and I can decipher them. I don't think you can get in a speech of a politician. If you get 2% truth, you're lucky. Because everything is crafted. The same words are used repeatedly, the same way, they all speak the same way. Everything is planned. I think it will be naive for us to think it's not. But additionally, I was coming back to the music. The people who pay for this, you had spoken about the promoting an app or whatever platform. It's probably some liberals from California that own it, right? So it is because I've seen that a lot. Even here in Kenya, a lot of these startups, the finance apps, whatever it is liberals from America that own them. They come around here, they put the black guys at the front, for the PR and whatnot. But then when you look at the entire structure, ownership, management, it's always the white liberals from California. It's actually quite California, San Francisco. It's quite, it usually stuns me because a lot of the work is actually done by the Africans here. The same way the black people do the work there. But if you look on this other side, it's so easy to convince people with such lame attempts. It's disturbing to me that you can have a music video like this for voting. A serious thing like voting. You have a music video that looks like this, talks about the things it's talking. But anyway, you can see that because a lot of what happens, they're just borrowing. Artists tend to just reflect what's in the society. And because they're seeing all these Instagram people who just do the same thing, who get famous, million of followers, seeing all the men on their mentions, bowing down and doing what? Oh, they're queen, you're a queen, a woman who's probably just come up from Dubai to do some disgusting things is being called a queen on Instagram. And it continues and continues.
Now, Albert, I'm unaware about what you just said about Dubai. What do you mean women do what in Dubai? Can you please expound upon that? What do you mean by that? Oh, by the way, hold on for a second. Jarrell says, where can I find the gentleman that's talking about the website and or social media? I am a field composer for films, documentaries, and commercials. He just dropped. Was he talking about you, Albert? Or no, he was talking about the gentleman before. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. If that gentleman is still here listening, please put your email in the chat and I will highlight it for Jarrell. Now, you were talking about Dubai, sir. What do you mean women doing things in Dubai? What are you talking about? Go ahead.
I think this is more common knowledge than most. Like even from our country, there are a lot of women who become very famous commercial sex workers, although it's not called that. But when you go to Dubai, seems to have the highest rates, but also seems to have some of the most rates. They pay the girls more, right? Like, that's I've talked to a few. I know like for example, you'll go to Dubai on a weekend, come back, you have 5 million Kenya shillings. That can buy you a car. That's like $50,000. You can buy a car, move into a totally different neighborhood, and that's a weekend's work. But the things that they are doing there, you would not, you would not. I don't know how to phrase this. You would not believe. I guess you could, but some of the most disgusting sexual activities that you can imagine. That's why it's so expensive, and because it's such a sexually repressive society, and that's really comes with it. They get, because they're also, in my experience, a lot of those guys are extremely racist to black people. I've never met, no white man, no other person has been more racist to me than an Arab, right? And I've seen how they're treating. The other day, there's a video circulating of one of our Kenyan women went to work there suckling dogs.
She did what, sir?
All right?
She's
did suckling, what? Like she's breastfeeding dogs, puppies.
She's breastfeeding
in Saudi.
dog?
Yes.
Okay,
it's doing the rounds. It's doing the rounds. There's been a number that have been killed. They've been brought in coffins. But a lot of what I'm talking about is the sex work. There's a lot of money in the sex work in the Emirates, Saudi, and whatnot. But because it's such a Islamic country, so to speak, if you can afford it, you can get away with it. So that's what I was discussing. So these are the same people that are called queens on our social media, and because they show just only a perfect life, perfect clothes, perfect makeup. They live in the cleanest neighborhoods, nice house, everything. So most women are looking up to them. It's actually, whether we like it or not, you can see it. Most of the women are, yeah.
No, continue. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, I was saying most women are being attracted by this lifestyle, and the social media companies do know that, so they keep on feeding the algorithm properly. We know.
Now, Albert, hold for a second. We have somebody new here. Give him a chance to talk. I want you to stay on the panel, okay? Just stay on the panel.
All right, man. Thanks.
Jabba the Hutt, can I ask you a question? Well, it's really two questions. First of all, what did you do yesterday for Columbus Day? Keep it real.
Nothing. Just went about my day. Worked out.
And were the rebels in Star Wars terrorists? Keep it real. Keep it real.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, they were terrorists. And let's be honest, Luke Skywalker was a jihadist. Let's be completely real, sir. Think about all the workers, the people who were employed on the Death Star. Think about the entire empire. So anyway, sir, what do you think about this debacle with 50-year-old Trina and Saucy Santana and this very sexually explicit music video that is really disgusting?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't understand who was the target audience, because what straight man is going to be interested in what Saucy Santana has to say? And Trina, she's played out at this point in her career.
She's 50.
So I didn't understand who's the target audience, because their audience votes. So I don't get that. And then if it was you're trying to appeal to straight black men, that's not the way to go.
Yeah.
And I think I just didn't understand. Like, I was first, the video's cringe.
It's very cringe-worthy. Yes.
It's cringe. And then to see, like, and then I'm trying to figure out, I'm still confused by who's the target audience, because the audience votes. And what was policies that they want people to go for? Like, none of that was mentioned. None of that was talked about. It was stupid. It was a waste of time. And I
think a lot of homosexuality was promoted in that video. And I think that's also what they think of the black community. Go ahead.
I mean, salute to the panel. I'll be right back. I just got word that my sister just got struck by lightning. I'll be right back.
Oh, prayers.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Jabba the Hutt.
So, yeah, I didn't understand that. And I'm part of that community. just to be honest, to be clear. But
Yeah.
I still like this. Can we this was not the way to go. I mean, my whole thing is like, aren't y'all still in protest from Roe v. Wade? So that didn't work. So what makes you think this is gonna work?
Because they know that, in my opinion, they feel as though blacks are very sexualized, and they know that currently, right now, particularly with the LGBTQ community, that blacks are acceptable to this type of debauchery. Listen, whatever you do, whatever. Why? The question is, why didn't they have a straight man doing all of that in this video? Why are they promoting? I mean, you say that you're a part of the homosexual community, but let's be honest. You can't procreate if people are homosexual. You need a society to populate. So you do need. It's almost like they want to destroy heterosexuality. What say you on that? Go ahead.
In a way, I kind of get that sentiment, because it's like, there's like, you know what I'm saying? We fought so hard to say there's nothing wrong with us, and then now we're turning around and we're turning into the people who said that there's something wrong with us. Like, we're trying to push everything on everybody. No, let people be people. Let them live. Like I said, who was your target audience? Because you had someone in the C19 video who was straight, but you didn't have someone who was straight in this video promoting like this. Who was the target audience? Because this just didn't hit, and what they're worried about is because they realize that black men are starting to wake up and see that the Dems have not been pro black men, and now we're like Stacey Abrams. She's trying to fight hard to get the black men to support her. They're not feeling it, and so they put out this cringe-worthy video. And now you're digging your own hole, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is just a waste of time, to be perfectly honest.
Albert would say you, sir. Thank you so much, Jabba the Hutt. Albert would say you about what Jabba the Hutt said.
I totally agree with that. It just feels very disrespectful, because you asked an important question. The majority, the people who will make you win an election, are straight people, because we are the most.
Just by population alone.
Just on that alone. Wouldn't it? Because I've seen you guys actually just shift. It is because it used to be everyone, America, opportunity, freedom, all that. The narrative is still there. Everybody is touting that, talking about that, because it's fashionable. But the action, because that's what people must pay attention to. The actions are what matter, which is a more, maybe I digress a bit, which is a more important question, that Democrats have run black cities, communities for 40, 50 years, right? They're the most degenerate communities. So why is the black American community still doing that? I mean, how many lessons do you need? How many neighborhoods have to go to the dogs? How many factories have to be closed? How many of your kids have to be aborted before you say, oh, okay, maybe not this guy? I mean, what does it take? Because now they're pushing this video, and the one I also saw the abortion one. The fact they're blatant enough to do this shows you the level of respect they have for you. They know they will just do this, kick in the activists, pull an incident from the myriad of incidents happening all over the country, make an issue, they'll vote for us again and again and again. They're putting up career criminals as martyrs in this community. George Floyd, when I was growing up, men like George Floyd are the ones I was told not to be like and follow. Right now, they represent not just black Americans. We have murals of that guy in our ghettos here. It's fucking disgusting. Sorry. It's really disgusting.
You have murals of George Floyd in Kenya?
Yes. Yeah, in Kibra, the slum here.
Wow.
We have him on our transport. We have this colorful transportation. We have these buses that people do a lot of graffiti on and what they look cool and everything, music inside, screens. But then every now and then you'll see a George Floyd, whatever. You'll go to a certain neighborhood, you see George Floyd. Pisses me off because there's no way we'll ever agree a man like that who, I know most people don't like it, but all his actions were leading him to that point in his life. How can nobody see that? Why has everybody forgotten the simple rules of life and turned them into these destructive political movements led by some of the most corrupt people in your society? I mean, who trusts activists anymore? The activists in your country have way too much power. And that power has been given by the same people. There's no way you're going to realize anything. Which activists do you know as a business? Who's created jobs? Who's built houses? Which activists? They just here, chatter, non-stop, millions in their account, buy a house, have wine outside the house as you talk about oppression. Isn't that what the Black Lives Matter women did? We bought this $6 million mansion as an artist retreat. It was, and then if you look at that setup, there's nothing more elitist than that. Sitting back, having your wine in a $6 million mansion, talking about how oppressed you are. It's the biggest scam. I'm actually waiting for Candice Owens' documentary on that. I know they've done a good job. They've done a good job on that. Unfortunately, as usual, the mainstream media won't cover it because the midterms are coming and they can't really explode this kind of thing. I don't know. I want to see if they'll use Black Lives Matter closer to the midterms to see if there's any kind of activism that starts, because I'm curious how Black people respond. Because after all this, you think this chapter is suing this chapter, that chapter is suing that chapter. Everybody is fighting for that pie, that 80, I think it's over $100 million, right? And people are giving them. That's why they can come around and put a video like this in your eyes. And they expect you to bob your head to it and go vote for whichever degenerate, corrupt person that they've put in front of you. I think as a country that has this much power in this world, as a citizenry that has this much power in this world, you cannot allow yourself to continue being this dumb, this gullible. I mean, your kids are the most ignorant kids in America. They can't, kids like, I was trying to compare what they were talking about, how most of your kids can't read at third grade level. Even comparison here in Kenya, you're behind us. That's a damn shame. It's because everybody is looking for a shortcut. Is trying to get rich, but they've realized quickly to get rich is to talk to people about oppression. You can see it in relationships. You can see it in everywhere. Everybody is oppressed and has a narrative that will lead to the bag. Is that right? So, as far as I'm concerned, talking about just this video in isolation is redundant. This is a sign of a society and a community that has refused to look at its problems and correct course. There is no sugarcoating it. That's why I love Anton. No sugarcoating any of this nonsense. Because even in our country here in Kenya, it's gotten so bad. The rich guys here making money off corruption, not building factories, not creating jobs, nothing. Same thing is happening in your country. They're coming to the neighborhoods, talk about how we are going to invest here and do this. Orange Man did something. Like, I don't even understand. Anyway, I can ramble because I've never seen a bigger scam than what they did to your former president. They put a brain dead guy there just so that he's not there. You should ask yourself why they're willing to put a brain dead guy at the top and a cackling fool as the vice. Ask yourself why they need the most incompetent people to stand up there. Correct course, Black America. Correct course, because, I'm sorry, we were weaned on Black American culture, even here in Nairobi. My introduction, unfortunately, was through the gangster rap era of the 90s. It was, although in my opinion, it is still a good cultural endeavor when it started, because it was trying to show what's going on the street, how they're suffering and what, but it became a marketing tool to be a gangster, to be a degenerate, to use drugs, to sell drugs, to do what? People like Nas became famous because they got conscious. But you notice they never pushed so many of the conscious rappers and artists because they could compete with the degeneracy. So they would rather. So that's why I believe strongly that there is a movement to dumb down the population so that they do stupid things like clap to such a video.
Jabba?
I mean, I agree with some of the things he was saying, about putting images out there to dumb, what he said, to dumb down the masses, because it's like, for me, like, I enjoy, music. I enjoy entertainment for what it is, entertainment. Not that I want to live that life or I'm a part of that life. No, that's not what I'm about. I just enjoy because, it sounds good. It makes me feel good in the moment. And then once it's done, I'm done. But a lot of people, they have conditioned themselves or allowed themselves to be conditioned to internalize that kind of life. And it's like, you don't have to live that way. You don't have to be a certain way. What I don't understand is, like, we're in a country where we have so much freedom and opportunity, and this is what you choose. And I'm not saying that everyone has it easy and everyone has it made. No, it's going to take some hard work and it's going to take some responsibility, dedication, of course. But you still have the opportunity to achieve what you want to achieve. And if you're saying this is what you want to achieve, then here we are. Now coming up on midterms, he's right. Like, it's going to be very interesting. But I mean, like I said, I know 4 people who were Dems that have now, and I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I know 4 people who went from Dem to Republican based on this last election cycle and everything that happened. So it's like, we keep fighting. Who are we fighting? Oh, that was it for me.
Okay. Yeah. So, in my estimation, I think, although I have to be honest, it's not all doom and gloom. There is a lot of signs because of the internet, of course, all the content, all the different people that are coming up, powerful people, famous people, one by one, just come and say, why do I need to be a coward? Why do I need to pander so that I can be up on the show again next week? Like, because a lot of the people are realizing they can, once you've built your audience, you can make your money and move forward with very little encumbrances. Of course, YouTube will come with their things and other social media and what, but that's a better battleground, because if say Facebook does something to someone famous who's say the right thing or doing the right thing, and they're going after him, the millions of people that listen to that person and believe in the message, or at least they understand the message, you'll come out and defend them. So it gets harder to just, because I hear people will cancel you. You can't be cancelled by woke people. I think people need to start realizing that. You can't be cancelled by woke people. They don't spend money. They're the most judgmental people I've ever met. Even when I came to America, they are the most ignorant people I've ever met, because they are stuck in an ideology that doesn't allow for any thought outside that. So you'll find you're arguing because, we used to be lied to about how, at least because the West was so advanced, we'd see your big buildings and your money and your lifestyle and everything. You think, wow, there's a way you can build a society where everybody is smart, or at least most people are smart. Then the internet came And we realized you guys are feeding off the fat of, say, 1% of the people in America. A lot of the people are so ignorant. It's so bad because it's so myopic. Like even your school system, what you learn, it's so myopic, it's so narrow that a Kenyan, a Nigerian, a Ghanaian would know a lot about America than somebody who lives in America. Sometimes you come there for 2-3 months, you're like, what are people talking about? Because I started coming to America when there was a lot of talk in the media about racism and how black people just can't walk anywhere. One of my favorite basketballers, LeBron, said he's worried about his safety when he's out there. He might be shot, whatever. Although I tried to look and there's no statistic of any NBA player being shot by cops. But that was in my mind. But when I came there, did my business, finished, got paid on time, came back home. From the people I was doing business, only 2 black guys. The other 6 people are white. 2 from Utah, which I'm told is one of the whitest states. Not one person looked at me funny, thinking, oh, this accent, what is it? Not one person. So if you tell me, okay, you've not lived in America, you don't know. I have cousins who live in America. I have friends I went to school with who live in America. Every one of them is saying, I can't come back to Kenya. Man, it's too good here. As long as I'm working, I have one of my cousins owns 3 trucks. Tell you, there's no way I'm going to ever come to America, to Kenya. I come to visit, help out the family, do whatever, but I'll never leave this country. So, and I had the same experience. And there was the other brother was here earlier. He talked about how they're doing it. They're living, making opportunities work because there are so many of them. So I didn't understand, and I felt just like this. I felt everything was overcooked for a political reason, and for that reason, once my eyes were peeled off a bit, it's very difficult now to tell me that in as much as the history of Black America has been murky and terrible, at this point in history, this time right now, there is absolutely no excuse. There is no excuse. I was watching 11 million jobs to be filled in America. That's why they're just allowing immigrants to come in. Their jobs. People you come to America, the next day you have a job. There is nowhere else in this world you can do that. Not one place. I don't care. It's Europe. It's only in America you can just walk in with no papers, nothing. The next day you're working, making $15 an hour. Can I tell you what, in one day, working in America, $15 an hour, 10 hours, $150. You have a 1-bedroom apartment here in Nairobi. It is not a joke. People need to stop with this because you've been misled by your activists and your politicians. And because the history is so bad, families are broken down. There is no central way that you guys can coalesce and start building afresh. I'm happy for the internet, all the people coming out showing their true colors. You can see how you're fighting your women now, which I think it's good. It's about time you had that fight so that you can get it over with.
Albert, give me 1 second. Let me ask 777. You keep coming in and out, but sir, let me ask you a few questions, sir. Have you seen the video of Saucy Santana and Trina, sir?
I'm gonna head out, Chaotic. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. That was Jabba the Hutt. 777, have you seen the video of Saucy Santana and Trina?
Sir, it's a pleasure to be here on this amazing network. Now, as far as Saucy Santana, that is a disgusting human being. Now, stop me if I'm going too far with this. This is
your opinion.
This is a man/woman looking creature that was created in the gates of hell. And I'm not even joking around here. I've watched it. I've accidentally, let me stop myself before I start getting trolled in the chat. I've accidentally stumbled upon him with one of my girlfriends that watches Love and Hip Hop. So I know what I'm talking about, right?
I didn't know he was on Love and Hip Hop at all. I didn't know anything about him until a few.
That disgusting creature, I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, stop me in the chat and correct me, is on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay, a lot of people in Miami are disgusting creatures that fall into the snares of hell. We got a lot of good people in Miami. Shout out Miami. This is a disgusting human being that makes black, white, Indian, Chinese, all men. I'm disgusted with what he turned into. I understand that there's gays out here, respectfully, and there's all types of, whoever you are. But listen, where I come from, a man is a man. You dress like a man. A woman is a woman. You dress like a woman. Act your goddamn sex, not what your mental state is telling you. This is a sick human being. Go ahead now. I'm done. I just think it's disgusting. I got a son. I'm a father. I don't want no creature walking past my son looking like that. And I got to explain, hey, son, this is a monster. I'll tell her right to her face, right to its face. That is a monster right there, son. You see what a monster looks like? That right there. I ain't raising no girl. I'm raising a son.
Now the video.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
You're fine. 777.
I did some coke before I hit the link. I'm sorry.
So 777, you're fine. So the thing of the matter is that
a little bit, not a lot of it. Go ahead.
He was pretty much rapping to a man. And in my opinion, I said it the first 30, 40 minutes here. It seems like they're promoting homosexuality in that video. What say you, sir?
Oh, I'll tell you what I think about it. All right. I got an innocent, let me tell you again. I got an innocent goddamn child that don't know what that life is all about. Listen. Yeah. I think it's disgusting. Okay. And I think you shouldn't. I watched a commercial the other day. Yeah. I'm sitting here. Hang on, son. I'm on the Lapeef. Say it. How do you say it? Lapeef Network, right? Hang on, son. Mind your business, son. So here's what I did. I'm watching a movie with my son. I see a commercial with two men eating popcorn together. Quiet, son. Two men are eating popcorn together. I think to myself, wait a minute. It's a commercial for blood pressure medication. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I'm watching a commercial. I see two men sharing popcorn together, looking at each other, giggling. I think it's disgusting. And they weren't dressed like saucy, disgusting Santana. They were dressed like regular people, like me and you, like me and Chicago Gorilla, excuse me. I pronounced that wrong. If they were dressed like me and Ralph, Albert, regular people. They're trying to persuade you to turn away from your God-given ability to fuck. Excuse me.
Sir, we gotta watch the.
I apologize, but to be with a woman, they don't want men to be with women anymore. They want you to follow the devil. Go ahead.
Okay, so now Trina, who is a 50-year-old woman,
love Trina,
right? So of course we all did as kids, but sir, she's 50, and she was promoting some of the most, in my opinion, she was promoting promiscuity. What say you about that at her age? Go ahead, sir.
Promiscuity?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't care if Trina's 75 years old. I don't care if Trina's 75 years old.
Yeah.
That beautiful woman, I don't care how many bodies she has. I think that she has the right to strut her stuff like a little prized horse that she is, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
What's the problem with her?
Well, the thing of the matter is that, sir, and
what would you rather see Saucy Santana in an outfit like that?
No, but the first of all, I wouldn't rather see the video at all. The video definitely promotes it's just a hypersexualized video that doesn't deal with the actual political conundrum. It just pretty much is it's a over-sexualized video that is to attract the black viewer, particularly through this black app called BLK. But the fact of the matter is that you would think that a woman who's 50 would have the responsibility to not push promiscuity and over sexualization, right? Go ahead.
Okay, so Trina's career, listen, I'm not a Trina specialist. Her career is sex. Sex sells. We all know that in every industry. If Trina made a sex tape right now, she would make millions of dollars right now. Okay, everybody and their mother, everybody up here on this panel, stop lying. you would pay for that Trina sex tape. If it was $10, OnlyFans, whatever. Sex
Go ahead.
sells. Okay, you guys are lying. Everybody would pay for at least $10 for that.
Their celebrity is gonna be leaked for free. So why would I buy something that?
Wait, hold on, fam. Hey, listen. Just be comfortable speaking for self. You don't have to speak for the rest of us.
Sir, I'll speak for whoever, sir. All right, you're not telling me who to speak for. I'll speak for anybody I want, sir.
I hear you, and
I'm an alpha male. You're not telling me who to speak for.
I don't know. I don't care if you alpha.
Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. All right.
I'm actually asking you to
don't disrespect me.
And speak for yourself.
That's all I'm saying. Just I didn't disrespect you. Don't tell me who to talk for.
Oh, that's that coke kicking in.
Don't tell me who to talk for.
That's that cocaine kicking
Whatever
in.
you want to say, sir.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Just go ahead. You have your opinion. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fair. I'm just saying you don't speak for me.
Okay. Well, then don't tell me who to speak for, sir.
I love the internet, bro.
Damn, bro.
I bet you do, sir.
Gangster on the internet.
Am I saying I'm going to threaten you? Am I threatening you, sir?
Bro,
if you're intimidated, that's on you.
I hear you. Listen,
you're intimidated with the voice. I'm not threatening you.
I literally just said, don't speak for me. I said, feel comfortable speaking.
And all I said is, don't tell me anything.
Feel comfortable speaking for
you. Listen. Let me tell you something, sir. Don't tell me anything. I'll speak for whoever I feel like speaking for.
Okay. That's what alphas do.
Sit back.
That's alpha. That's alpha behavior. That's alpha behavior.
Is this what you want, sir? I'm talking about Trina. Sir.
Yeah, chaotic. Respectfully, sir. All I did was to ask the man to really just speak for himself, which is what I thought men do. Men typically say, "This is what I stand on. These are my principles." So I was just confirming and clarifying.
You're being disrespectful, telling me don't speak for any. I'm not speaking for you. Mind your business.
Then you didn't hear anything.
Address me and talk to me, and I'll talk to you. I'm not telling you how to talk.
I ain't on that type of time, man. If you
I'm not telling you how to talk. You're soft.
I ain't gonna disrespect your joint.
You're soft.
That's fine too, sir.
You're soft.
Cool. That's fine.
I didn't disrespect you.
How about this? Let 777 finish. 777, when you finish, and salute to you, Chicago Rilla. When you saw the video, 777, just give us your overall opinion on the video itself, the layout, the set and setting, the scenery. Let's talk about the actual video. Go ahead.
I think the culture that disgusting person Santana is trying to portray is drugs, is gay sex, is just a disgusting lifestyle. And you know what? Kids are going to watch this. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have children or not. I personally do. And kids are going to watch this video. Now, what Trina is doing, I hear what you're saying, CT. She shouldn't be portraying that image, especially at 50. But you know what? She portrayed it at 20. She did it at 30. She did it at 40. A friend of mine's mother said, a zebra doesn't change its stripes. Okay? And what I took from that is people tend to not change. So I can't tell a grown-up who to be or how to act. And I'm not in the business, even though this young man thought I was telling him what to say or feel. I'm not in the business of telling people how to live their life. But what I'm saying is me raising a son, me being a parent, don't put no weird gay shit on TV for my goddamn homosexual.
No, 777. No, you're fine. You just don't use the S word anymore. Now,
okay.
The thing of the matter is that we listen. I agree with Rilla. There is a level of individual approach to your opinion. I agree with that. And most men, let's be honest, would pay for a Trina OnlyFans. She could be 55.
Yeah.
However, sir, there is a level of responsibility that is needed amongst the community when it comes to politics. So having Trina in that video, sir, it undermines what blacks have built and created. What do you think Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or these great figures of history would think about Trina being in that video? Why not like a elegant black woman why not, sir? Go ahead, 777.
Respectfully, when you say an elegant black woman, can you give me 3 examples?
You want me to give you 3 examples of elegant black women?
Because you said you.
Sure,
okay.
I can see right now. Michelle Obama.
Okay.
Ruby D. Angela Bassett. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Well, let me say this. If you think Michelle Obama would stand on the same stage as Saucy Santana, then you got to be out of your goddamn mind.
Well, more than likely, she probably would now because they are a part of this woke culture. But go ahead, though.
Right. What I'm going to say is this.
Saying, though. Go ahead.
They shouldn't have. They should have never put. How do I say the word GAY on this platform?
Just
Can
say
I say
homosexual,
it?
Just say homosexual.
They should not put homosexuals on TV. Just like in the 80s, let John and Joe hump each other at home, all right, behind closed doors. Stop putting people wearing dresses, wearing spandex pants, yoga pants. If you're a man, you're wearing yoga pants, I hope you get hit by a car today. And I hope that you are deceased after you get hit by that car. Go ahead. Disgusting.
Casey Rush, thank you for that $5 super chat.
Disgusting.
UCT, your content is always fire. I see you, 777. But 777, I don't think you exactly address the issue here. The problem is
a disgrace. It's a disgrace for all of mankind, men and women, black community, white, everything. It's a disgrace.
Does anybody want to address 777? Go ahead, guys. You got the floor.
If I was you, I would really relax. I know where you're trying to get me to go. I won't give you the satisfaction because I actually appreciate what Chaotic is doing. I don't cam up over here much. I'm actually grateful that I get to listen to something of substance and that challenges my thought process while I drive home from work. So while you doing all that oofy goofy shit right now, fam, I would really encourage you, breathe in, breathe out, go tend to your son, make sure your family's straight.
Breathe through your pussy.
Points. Cool, got you.
All right.
You got your points out and be cool, bro. Because you could do
some Kegel exercises.
Hey, man, listen. Okay, well, Chaotic, I'm gonna let you moderate this and let me know when I could talk.
777, let him talk real quick. Go ahead. You got the floor. You got the floor.
Because I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm not pulling up for that, bro. As much as I can appreciate what you're saying, Chaotic, I think a lot of y'all got that. So I'm really here to holler at Albert because there was a lot of insight and observation that he had for what goes on in America. Now, if I understand it, you're in Kenya, but you spent time in America. So you did get to experience it, right? You did get to experience it. So you have valuable insight. The other thing that I was curious on is how much of the experience of Blacks in America are we discounting, right? I don't subscribe necessarily to the full totality of pull yourself up out of bootstraps. I do fairly well for myself. I'm okay. I'm in a good space financially. I also recognize that not everybody is necessarily afforded that opportunity. And what I hear a lot of time from, the interesting thing is that you don't necessarily hear that from people who are actually born in the country and pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and made their way in the figure eight. You hear that from everybody outside of our situation that was able to come here and make it and then say, I don't understand what's going on with Blacks in America. The other thing that I would challenge y'all on, this conversation about conservative values, liberal values, moderate values, Republicans, Democrats, all that shit is gang banging. Why am I trying to get y'all to flag for one side or the other? I don't give a shit about a Republican or a Democrat or conservative or liberal. So where is the political action committee, Chaotic, that we form, that we fund, where we develop and groom our own candidates that advocate our best interests in our policies? Where is that at? That's what I'm more concerned with. I don't care who's a Democrat or a liberal or a Republican or a conservative. I don't care about none of that shit.
See, and this is what's wrong with America
because
right
the
here.
Republicans,
I'm sorry.
Listen, hey, bro.
This is a disgrace.
Hey, listen, hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Stop.
Hey, listen.
Stop. Go ahead, Rilla. Go ahead. Just finish what you're saying, Rilla. I want to hear this. Go ahead, Rilla.
A woman raised you.
777, please stop. Go ahead, Rilla, please. 777, let him finish, please.
Hey, Chaotic. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't have no problem sitting up here with dude. If he can't control himself, if he want to be a sassy heifer, we could turn this into Thursday night, or we can keep it Tuesday political. Now, if you want to have a serious conversation around politics, which is what I think you're trying to do, and I understand the trolls are gonna come over here and do what they do. I'm not on that type of time, bro. I don't know dude. I don't care to give him any shine.
You sound like Saucy
saying,
Santana.
everything he's saying clearly is
okay.
This bitch ain't even on camera.
See, here we go. Here we go. Come on.
This bitch not even camming up. Like, what we
there you
talking
go. Be
about,
a man.
bro?
Come on, talk like a man now. There you
That's
go.
not how men talk, bro.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm saying.
Well, you were raised by women, and you sound feminine, so you need to be a man when you talk.
Listen.
I see the wedding ring. So what's his name? What's his name? Stop calling me Pumpkin, sir.
Pumpkin.
What's his name? What's your husband's name? What's your husband's name?
Yo mama.
Because I guarantee we're up here with we're up here with a homosexual male right now. And I'm not trying. I'm not doing
this. What we doing, chaotic?
777. Hold on for a second. 777. You have to be a little bit respectful.
You want to drop him down, or you want me to leave? Which one?
I want everybody to stay here. I want everybody.
No, look. I didn't give him his viral moment. Listen, I already know the play. He only gonna clip it up. He's not getting flagged for it. So either you moderate, drop him down, or I can drop off. I've already said most.
Pay to drop me down. Pay to drop me down.
777. Stop. 777. Stop. 777. Please listen to Rilla. Rilla, I would like you to finish.
I don't want him to listen to me. I'm addressing you, and the other respectful gentlemen on the panel.
Yeah, well,
gentlemen on the panel.
Well, if you're addressing me, I'm a staunch conservative. I do believe it. Yeah, and I do believe in the Republican Party, and I believe that the Republican Party, I have the same values as the Republican Party.
So here's what
pro-America. Sure. I limited government. I'm all for that. I don't need a special interest group for me.
Sure. And but here's my thing, chaotic, and this is what I press all of y'all with, because I only vote. I don't gangbang, right? I'm a neutron. I only vote what's in my best interest, right? And what that has gotten us is a vote between the lesser of two evils. Because if we can complain and point fingers at Democrats and say, well, this is what the Democrats have did, I could equally say, well, shit, for the last 50, 60, 70 years, Republicans have had the same opportunities to improve our communities. And they haven't.
Yeah.
They have not, right? So my point becomes then, why aren't we forming not our own political party? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why aren't we forming our own political action committees, right? Our own PACs, funding and grooming our own candidates, like most of what I see other communities do, right? So when I look at Dearborn, Michigan, which has the largest concentration of Chaldeans, which in Chicago we call them Arabs, Chaldeans in Dearborn, Michigan, they have their PACs. They form their own PACs and fund them and groom their own candidates, and they vote the person in that's for their best interest. In Chinatown, here in Chicago,
he doesn't sound like a woman up here talking like this. Like, come on, you got the LGBT community. You keep asking about communities.
Hey man,
you're not a politician, sir. Ain't no.
I'm sorry, chaotic. We are grown men.
Nobody wants to hear your political views.
I'm gonna tell you realistically. This dude is really trying to get shine off you, bro.
No, sir, you're a female,
really
and I'm not.
It up. So, hey, bitch, nigga, then drop down. Then
I don't want to hear this female conversation,
nigga. Goofy ass bitch made nigga. Go see about your son.
You're in the LGBT community. What's your husband's name?
Goofy.
What's your husband's name?
What's your mama name?
Probably suck your thumb.
What's your mama name? What's your mama name? Chaotic. It's real simple.
Suck something.
Listen, nigga, go. Listen, go fuck something. Hey, Goofy, go fuck something, nigga.
This is absolutely insane, guys. This is supposed to be a political panel,
like a discussion.
Just 777.
Don't look at that woman's background. You guys,
you're making personal attacks. Let's just broach the topic at hand.
Chaotic. Listen, no. Listen, do me a solid, please.
Sitting in a hair salon.
I got 2 more sentences, and then I'm going. And you can bring.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you off real quick. I'm gonna let Rilla talk. Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that, Rilla. Go ahead.
Rilla, I'm scared. Excuse me. 1 second, Rilla. I kind of want to give pushback to what you just said about the communities. Big fan. Okay. What you just said. So in Dearborn, Michigan, and you said, well, why haven't the communities came together? And that's the key word. No, what didn't you did? Well, okay, I'm sorry that it was hard to hear over that food, but basically you were saying why haven't our communities came together to form our own policies regarding our own problems?
No. Political Action Committee, PAC, which is what most people do to vote and advance their best interest in this political system that we currently have. and we're so far behind every other community that, whether it's, I don't care if it's Hispanic, Asian, LGBTQ, whoever, they form
Pay
political
attention to what he
action
just
communities. Hey man, Chaotic, have a good show, bro. I can't do this. Yeah, I can't do this goofy shit, man. Peace, y'all.
And Ralph, who are you addressing, Ralph? Who are you calling a fool, Ralph?
Okay, look.
Who are you calling a fool, Ralph? Because I'm a man and I speak up for myself, Ralph. You were raised by a woman.
I'm about to be out of here. I'm about to be out of here.
Go ahead, Prime. Get the fuck out of here, then. Fuck out of here.
He's too alpha.
This is just a clown. This is not nothing intelligent.
777.
Yeah. You're too alpha for me.
This is what this network's all about.
777. Watch your mouth for a minute.
I heard the Lapeef Network was
777. Watch your mouth. Please address.
This is an alpha. He's too alpha.
Address the topic at hand. Don't ever speak on any network, sir. Go ahead.
I heard this was a great network, first of all. And what makes me disappointed...
Broach the topic, sir. Go ahead. Just broach
the topic. Broach the topic about what? The dating app?
About the dating app and about the commercial, sir. About the music video. Go ahead.
Listen.
Black people, we are screwed. We're screwed.
No, you are screwed, sir.
Bro,
you are screwed.
Bro.
Don't speak for the community.
On all levels. We have ignorance on all levels. Bro, it's ignorance on all levels. Come on. We're screwed.
How about this, Ralph? What do you do for a living?
Bro.
Because that woman that was just up here said she's well-to-do, right? But she was live. She was live streaming from a hair salon. I guarantee that Chicago Rilla does nails. He does nails. Okay,
you're alpha male
in Chicago.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Albert, I respect you, sir. I respect you, Albert.
We submit to your alpha energy. Now, please get back to the topic.
Pay attention. He just submitted, sir. No one told you to submit, but you're a beta male. You're a soft. Yep. You're probably a minute away from being a transgender. Now, just mind your business now. So,
all right,
Saucy. So, I think that Saucy Santana is an explanation of why our community is slowly being destroyed, because we allow this on TV. We allow our young children to grow up to see this. Now, Trina she's wiped out. She's not even important anymore. Her career's been over for 25 years. You can get her to come in your city for $2,000 and perform all her hits I could get her in Ohio, where I'm at right now. Okay, I could get her in Ohio for $2,000. She'll get in a Hertz rental car, come out here, and she'll perform at a studio. She'll perform doing anything for $2,000. All right? Disgrace. Who cares what she's doing? And Saucy Santana is disgusting. They should have never put him on TV. Same thing with Trina's cousin that looks like a goddamn poodle, okay? A poodle that smokes crack. Respectfully. A poodle, a human poodle. This is what we're calling entertainment nowadays on TV. We're looking at a human poodle, a big, fat, homosexual, nasty-looking, disgusting disgrace. And please make 777 a regular. My face hurts from laughing. Shout out to you, Matt. Salute to you. Thanks for pulling up to the Lapeef Network. You know, it's individuals like this man up here at the top right corner of your screen that make us look bad. He doesn't speak up for himself. He's intimidated by the white man. The white man will tell him, sit down. He will sit. The white man will say, hey, go get me some water. What kind of water? What kind of? You want spring water, bottled water, tap water?
Kid. Is that why I'm a 6-figure automotive technician in the ghetto?
Ain't no 6-figure automotive technician anywhere.
Yeah, is that why? Yeah. I'm just saying, anywhere. Is that why? You want to, like, okay, bro. Chaotic.
Is your boss white? Is your boss white? Is your boss white? You take orders from the white man.
My boss is my father.
And his boss is a white man. And his boss is a white man.
Boss, bro. Google the shit, bro. Why the fuck, Chaotic? This is killing the shit. This is killing it. Chaotic, we was doing all right, bro. Chaotic, we was doing all right.
You gotta
No. We were doing all right. You ain't doing all right.
Chaotic. This is what it's like having a show with Kayla from the Lapeef, like from Thursday.
We're not gonna mention anybody's name is not here right now, respectfully, Ralph. But hold on for a second. Triple seven, let Ralph speak. I'm gonna put you on mute, 777.
I apologize. Go ahead.
Go ahead. He's gonna be on mute, and 777. I'm gonna mute 777 every single time because obviously 777 can't handle himself. Go ahead, Ralph.
I mean, if this isn't indicative to the foolishness of the black culture, I just don't understand it. But I'm not even gonna give him that much credit. What I want to say is this: getting back to the point, getting back to the topic, and getting back to the point.
Go ahead.
Obviously, we can all agree that's foolishness. Me and Rilla, thank God Rilla's back. Jesus Christ. Not Rilla. If you still can, I still like. Damn. Boy, the devil be moving.
What's up, ABL? Hey guys, please, if you're in the chat, give a shout out to ABL, give a thumbs up. Everybody right now, go over there and sub to Anthony Brian Logan. He is one of the top black conservatives in the content game. He is an incredible host, an incredible commentator, social commentator on political topics involving trending topics in America. Please give a shout out to ABL. Put a thumbs up in the chat or one in the chat if you're going over there. Guys, go ahead.
Can a mod? Hey, Lodge, my gosh, Chaotic. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. Chaotic. Can one of the mods, can y'all drop his channel? Drop the link, or ABL, can you drop the link to your channel in the chat? Or somebody can shoot it in the back channel. I'll post the link to his channel. Ralph, I think you were taking issue before he dipped off screen. I think he was taking issue with me talking about forming political action committees and assuming that I was.
No, you got the floor. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Go
ahead, but Chaotic, I do have a real question for you, bro.
Go ahead, sir.
Because I know a lot of y'all conservatives, liberals, and I'm in Chicago, so I run across them. Y'all gangbang real hard. I just want to know why.
What do you mean we gangbang real hard, sir?
So, like, for you will wave the banner and flag for conservative principles.
Yes, right? for nuclear family.
Sure,
yes.
And then you don't co-sign everything, but for the most part, you like, hey, I'm conservative. Same with liberals. And what I'm saying is, for me, I see policies that are good that come from the conservative side. I see policies that are good that come from the liberal side. But the one thing that I notice in communities that we tend to identify as successful or who are able to successfully navigate the political system in their best interest, they don't subscribe to either party. They groom the candidate, and that person gets the opportunity to go. They get their vote, they get their financial support, they do the job. And if they don't do the job, you out of there. And not just by vote are you out of there. We pull in our financial support, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they pull their financial support, they pull their votes, and then they get the scorn of that community. So for me, coming to a realization over the last 8, maybe 10 years, I'm just like, I look at both of y'all, and I'm just like, when I say y'all, I'm saying conservatives and liberals.
Yeah, I got you.
I look at it and I'm just kind of like, what's with all the gang banging? Because it's none of that helps black people. None of it.
Well, Rilla, to be honest with you, that quote unquote gang banging created the greatest military on the planet. That gang banging has provided a lifestyle that you wouldn't have if you lived in a third world country. But just hear me out. That gang banging you're talking about between Republicans and liberals has provided for your freedoms. And to a degree, we do not because I'm speaking for myself. To a degree, I have to acknowledge that. Republican policies or liberal policies are the reasons why I'm not living in a mud hut in any West African country or in Southeast Asian country or in South America. It's just the truth. And it's the reason why I went to some of the greatest schools in the world. Some of the reasons why I'm able to drive down paved roads. It's the reason why I don't have to worry about military overthrows of the government. I know what you're saying, but these quote unquote Republican gangbangers or Democratic gangbangers are the difference between this country and Albania? Go ahead, sir. You got the floor.
You're wrong, CT.
Okay, why am I wrong, 777? Go ahead.
So you said that our country doesn't overthrow the government.
Go ahead.
Our country did recently just overthrow the current government that we had. We had, and I'll stop after. Give me 1 minute.
Go ahead.
We had the greatest economy in the world. I don't care who doesn't like to hear this. Donald Trump ran this country like a business, and a very successful business, I should say. Now you got this old moron, and I'm not going to play I'm not up here for political talk. You got an old moron that's being told what to do, and he can't even tell you what day it is. So this man is supposed to run our country, and he has no clue what is going on. Okay, our country was overthrown by the Democrats. Democrips, I like that. Glorilla, whatever your name is, Chicago.
777, while you're talking, can you please read the super chat, please? Go ahead, sir.
I have a tough time with that name. Chicago guerrilla government is the most powerful instrument on earth. Whoever controls the reins of government, therefore, has considerable power.
Man, you read it like shit, dude. Bob, thank you so much for the super chat. Bob says Chicago guerrilla government is the most powerful instrument on earth. Whoever controls the reins of government, therefore, has considerable power. Political parties harness the will of various ideologies. Next chat. Do you want to address that? Thank you so much, Bob. Go ahead, Chicago guerrilla.
I ain't in 5th grade. Don't tell me how to read.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what you think I'm saying. I'm talking about us, number one, as men participating in the political process. So the premise of your show, Chaotic, if I understand it, is this video, which is absolutely disgusting.
Yes.
Right? 1000%. Let's get that out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. But as I think Ralph was saying, like, who's the audience? No. Jabba the Hutt, right? He came on and said, who's the demographic, right? Because I'm into marketing, so I'm asking the same thing, right? But what I'm talking about and what my message will always be is for us as men to coalesce, whether we agree, disagree on minor points, cool. The major points that we can agree on, man, let's coalesce around those and get that popping. I understand the government is the biggest instrument. Like, can you pull that back up, Chaotic? I don't know if you can now. It may have passed. But
you want me to put it back up? Yeah, I will put it back up.
Because I don't want to misquote what dude is saying. So we get that, right? It's the reason why we see Russia, we see Putin moving in on Ukraine. So we get that. Government is the biggest or the most powerful instrument on earth. What I'm talking about is, for me, people talk about politics, and most people don't get involved in politics until it's a national election. It's the reason why you see all this conversation around Herschel Walker and Raphael Warnock, not because they put it on the political stage. It's the reason why you seen all this conversation around Liz Cheney, right? When it was time to get her up out of there, nobody cared about that, right? Until it was time, right? So my point being is that all politics are local. So, gentlemen, not on this panel, gentlemen in the audience, do you know who your congressperson is? Do you know who your mayor is? Do you know who your alderman or your council person is? Do you know who's on your local school council committee?
Correct.
Do you know these things? Because all politics is local, right?
School.
You want to open up a business, a brick and mortar. If I want to open up a brick and mortar in the 9th Ward right now, I have to go through Alderman Bill, right?
Yeah.
So my point being is that I'm talking about for the way us men participate in the political process. And if they're coming out with this type of commercial, Chaotic, then we got to move different, bro.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do.
Well,
what hold on, just really quick. Let me just finish this up. Let me bring it home for
Yes,
John.
sir.
I promise
Yes,
I'll be
sir.
quiet. What I put in the comments, Chaotic.
Yeah.
If the Democrats wanted to regain that percentage of black male voters that they lost in 2016 election or 2020 election that went to Trump, because Trump got a bump in black male voters. Why was that? Because he resonated with them.
He sure did.
Correct. So then if
Yeah.
you wanted to regain that black voter, that black male voter, who, if you see over the last, we in 2022, over the last 3-4 years, man, the brothers have been awakening. They ain't with the goofy stuff.
Yep.
So there's always this swing, and tell me if I'm wrong. You always see this pendulum swing from one side to the next, and all I'm saying is, when I challenge your position on gang banging, and that's just the way I understand it, right? I'm not saying one is right, one is wrong. I'm just saying I don't fuck with either one of them, right? I'd rather just advocate and put the person in position. If that person happens to be a conservative, cool. If that person happens to be a liberal or a Democrat or a Republican, whatever, if you're going to advocate for the best and you present the best policy that impacts my community,
but here's the problem, Willa.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm proud to be a simple. Hold on. Give me 1 second, sir.
If you don't mind, sorry.
Hold on for a second. Wait a minute. Albert, do me a favor. Read Bob's super chat in your native language. You want to mute, sir. Read it in your native language.
What, in Kisii? Oh my goodness. What about the Republican parties for protection? Is that you want it in my language?
Yeah, read it in your native language so we can hear it in your native language. Is it possible for you to translate that?
He wants you to translate it.
Let me try. Abantu ababe ki Republican ego batetekera omuntu abwate ebintu byabo oyo moyo lakini okoro ki Democrat eki bateeta abantu babeamo nali babaye ki amangana abo omo ono batagete kera omuntu abwati ki Republican.
Thank you so much.
That's the closest.
Albert. Thank you so much, Bob, for the super chat. Bob also with the $5 additional super chat says Chicago men are not big on government intervention. That's why Republicans appeal to men. Or Chicago. Oh, men. Gosh, men are not big on government intervention. Right. Bob, what's up to you, Bob? What say you, sir? And we're gonna get to Albert. Go ahead.
I just wanted to thanks for having me on, and great show as always.
Wow.
Chicago. People to be able to organize politically, we wouldn't even need to be thinking about organizing politically. The Jews don't think about politics. They control both sides, but it's because they're already organized economically as a group. Same thing with Asians, same thing with Chicago. Same thing with Arabs, excuse me. To organize for government intervening is a top-down approach, and it just simply doesn't work. You can't get a whole bunch of black people together, then say, let's go into government and things will change. It doesn't work like that.
Well, if I may intervene, I agree with Rilla.
I think y'all completely missing what.
One second, if I may, Rilla. I agree with Rilla to an extent, and I agree with you, Chaotic, to an extent. Rilla, the issue is this: until men run their communities, because you say other communities do whatever. These other communities that you're talking about, the men run it. The brother just brought up the Jews or whatever. The Koreans, they run their neighborhood. Even the nail shops, they run it. So until men run the community, it's not going to make a difference. To Chaotic, I understand what he's saying. I respect what he's saying. But
yes, sir.
The thing is this. The dollar has to rule. It has to be the one currency that all the world submit to. And there's a big change coming right now. You're benefiting because of slaughter. And I know what you're saying. Well, if it wasn't for gangbangers, for Democratic gangbangers or Republican gangbangers, but you have to admit, it's really other countries that's suffering. This gentleman here from Kenya, I know somebody right now in Kenya that works, right? They get like $3 a day. I'm talking about from 6 a.m. to like 9 p.m. $3 a flipping day, right? And you come over there with I said flipping.
I said thank you for not cursing. By the way, I was giving.
No problem. So,
well, you do speak the Queen's English, so go ahead. Yeah. Go
ahead. Come on, it man. As a matter of fact, England runs Kenya. So, but people are suffering because of a dollar or the petrodollar, and that's about to change.
We're not suffering, sir. Your country is suffering. Not
excuse
us.
me. One second. I'm in America right now. Right now.
You're from England,
allow me to finish. I didn't interrupt you. Allow me to finish.
Allow him to finish. Give him a second, then you can interrupt.
Interject. And listen, I'm all down for Trump. I support Trump. I like Trump. But the bottom line is this, and he's correct, by the way, because England almost went belly up with the banks.
What are you doing in this country, sir? What are you doing?
So what am I doing? What do you mean? What am I?
Give me 1 second, guys. Anthony Brian Logan says if women didn't vote, every election would be won by the Republicans.
Get him on the panel.
I agree with you, ABL. Guys, give a big salutation to ABL for being in the chat.
Get him on the panel.
Go ahead, proud to be a
What a real, what a chaotic.
I'm in this country, number one, taking advantage of many opportunities, and I'm a world citizen because I have a passport.
Because your country's destroyed, sir.
Number two, I don't know
back.
any. Well, no. 1 second. I don't know any country that black people run or own. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you don't control natural resources and you don't have a military of your own and you don't have jet fighters, tell me what country you run. Are you printing your own money? Be quiet, sir. Anyway.
What are you even talking about?
I agree with what you're saying, Rilla. I agree with what you're saying, Chaotic.
Because you're weak.
777, triple F, triple whatever your bloody name is.
You failed your country,
rocker.
you bloody
You
bastard.
don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know how to
name a resource that you control. All right, you're a black American. You're a black American. Name a resource that you control in America. You don't even control one flipping penny. Could you show me a pavement? The road that you walk on, could you show me the pavement? Your cement machine that built the road that you walk on. You're out your bloody mind. Anyway, there's not one country that black people run. Because you don't control natural resources and you don't have a military to enforce your rules. Shut up.
You're probably working at a movie.
I don't work, sir.
You're probably working at a movie theater right now, sir.
Proud to be a simp. Hey, man, stand on your side.
Get me my popcorn.
777. I'm tired of you over talking me. Be quiet for a minute.
No, you're not chaotic. You smart, man.
We have dimethyltryptamine, Zell on the panel, and we have King Sally. Dimethyltryptamine, what's going on, man? You're on mute, sir.
What's the word, fellas?
What's going on? Did you see that video with Saucy Santana and Trina, sir? And sir, let's be honest. You were a Trina fan back in the day. Keep it real. Keep it real.
First of all,
stop.
Ain't no way I could have been a Trina fan back in the day. I'm only 26. So.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have known about Trina in the 90s. Okay, all right, I'll give you that.
I know who she is though, but no, I ain't no Trina fan. But bottom line,
know, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Men gotta stop allowing this stuff to happen, bro. Like. I agree with some of what 777 is saying. It's a lot of weak men.
Thank you, sir.
Issue. That's the problem. A lot of men scared to say what they mean. They're scared to stand up.
Yeah, sure to say come on.
I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get banned. So I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Exactly.
We gotta stop that bullshit, man. Like it's men. If men really wanted to make change, if men really came together, we could stop everything in the tracks, especially black.
Exactly.
So we just got to get on the same page. Rilla, I get where you're coming from with the independent, the Republic, what do you call it, the Republicans and the Demi Crips. I think that's cool, but at the end of the day, it's about policy. We got to follow where the policies are. And it just so happens, I was raised by a single mother in a Christian household. So a lot of my values align on the conservative side. So I probably align with more Republicans, which I think most black people were raised like that anyway. I don't know where we get all this left-wing liberal stuff from. Yeah, y'all know most of y'all was raised by grandmama, and she was a Christian, and y'all believed in Christian values. I don't know where everybody get all this other stuff from. Like we never
remember. Now, guys, remember back in the day in church, that one little boy that was switching, everybody used to say, "Stop switching." Remember that?
Exactly.
Look, can I say the baseline real quick?
Let DMT finish. Go ahead.
That was Chicago. Switching.
Yeah, I got to run right quick, but I'll see you.
Rilla, I'm from Kankakee, by the way, so I know.
You from where?
I'm from Kankakee, so I know everything that's going on.
Okay, so then so you understand the gang banging analogy.
Yeah, I know exactly
what I'm saying.
I know exactly.
So I don't have to flag, even if I'm saying for me, even when I vote Republican, even when I vote conservative, I'm not gonna wave a flag for. I'm waving the flag for my community. What's in the best interest of me? Sometimes that is conservative value, right? And then being up here, and I vote in the city of Chicago. Sometimes it could be Democratic values. It happens. Because
you know what? Can I say something chaotic? I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not holding on, and I'm not waiting.
Stuck between
chaotic. Let me say something. People like Chicago are the reason why our communities are failing.
Where's baby girl at?
Honestly, people, hey, 7-7, people like you, bro, like you can't respect this man. Let this man talk. Let this man talk.
Chaotic. What city is baby girl in?
He's been talking up here for 30 minutes.
I want Pumpkin to put up her points.
That man can't even show his face.
What he's doing.
Yeah, you know the thing about 777 is he keeps it up. You know, if he was in Chicago right now, his forehead would be yawning, and he knows
I would be a king. If I was in Chicago,
your forehead would be yawning. Your forehead would be yawning. You don't know. You don't know how to. You're not no gangster, man. You're a joke.
You don't know
how to talk. If you was in Chicago right now, your forehead would.
I would be a king if I.
You absolutely Midwest. You would be running with your tail tucked between your legs, and you be sashaying and sauteing in Boys Town. Fuck you talking about?
Nah, he'd be over on 72nd House.
Where does baby girl live?
Now, before we continue the conversation,
75th and Halsted, really.
Before he definitely wouldn't be caught on 75th and Halsted.
Before we finish the conversation,
wouldn't be caught.
Please, hold on a second, guys. Bob, thank you so much for all the super chats. Bob says, what political party is better for men? Now, hold on for a second. Before we get to that, I do have a poll question for everybody. Guys, let's be completely honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you think King Sally looks like ODB. Keep it real. Now, let's continue the conversation, guys. Go ahead. I'm going to bring up Proud to Sip again. Put a 1 in the chat if you think King Sally looks like old dirty bad.
Chaotic, you stupid, man. I'm going to have to dip, man. I got to get ready for King Talk. I can't with you. Can't with you, bro.
You do, King. You do look like him, though, mate. You do look like him. Brooklyn Zoo.
I see Weebay from The Wire.
May I request Chaotic? I just wanted to add on something to what Chicago Rilla was saying.
Ahead,
I think that people are talking past each other here. He has a perfectly valid point. How we've organized our societies worldwide is not new. We always have leaders, and as we've progressed through history, we've had how to change them, how to keep them accountable. Of course, nothing is perfect, but it continues to build. Now, the only thing that matters in politics is money. First thing. Second thing, you do not confirm your vote for a politician before they deliver to you what you want. That's what Black America has done for a very long time. You've assured the Democrat of your vote every single time. So they know the only thing they got to do is just say whatever you feel nice that will get you emotional, or George Floyd or whatever. They'll do that because they only know they just need to run their gums and you will vote. Now, the third thing is the only way, because this is very straightforward. Chicago Rilla has talked about it. I see there is a lot of degeneracy in your community, but there's also a lot of powerful, strong, and forward-looking people that can grow it. It doesn't take the whole community to change things. It takes a strong group, however small it is. Once you get your political power in here, once you have, in this account, we have $50 million from wherever it's come, and this person is getting into Congress, getting into Senate because of us. And immediately, those people you put in there will send a warning to everyone else that these people are willing to put their money where their people are. That's the first thing. You look everywhere. Look at even the African community. Somalis have already got their politicians on, no? Ilan Omar. She's already been put there by her community, right?
Albert, we don't pay an extra dollar. Albert, hang on. We don't pay an extra dollar at Walmart when they say, do you want to donate an extra dollar to the Black community? We don't give them an extra dollar, Albert. No. Come on. With a $50 million. If you go to McDonald's, they say, hey, would you like to put $1 for the Cancer Foundation?
You're missing my point.
Fuck them kids, what we say. We say, fuck them kids getting cancer. Ain't nobody paying $50 million to get any politician.
So the thing is, to be able to extract political power, to be able to pull resources to your neighborhoods, to be able to pull the power to get people to do what you want, you must show your
Albert,
money.
You just had a bombing in Faso, Albert. The French is running Faso. They just brought in guns, and you had assassination. About 20-something soldiers got murdered over there in Faso. I believe that's in your country, if I'm not mistaken. So what you're saying there, I won't say what you're saying is rubbish, but it depends on where you're flipping located, innit?
No, yeah, what I'm talking about is the American situation, right, as it is, and how black people or black communities can get the real political power, because that's how you
this is where
get
you're
the
going
way
to get
you're
pushback.
organized.
This is where you're going to get pushback, because if you keep telling black Americans, hold on, Mr. Albert, if you keep telling black Americans they're organized, and you're not organizing Kenya,
let Albert finish.
it's a problem.
All right, let Albert finish. You ain't even fucking American. All right,
if you cannot organize in Kenya, they're going to say, look at you, what you tell Americans what to do. That's the situation right there.
Okay.
90-day fiance.
Maybe if you wait for me to finish,
go ahead,
my
no
statement,
problem.
then maybe your feedback will not be necessary.
Hey, no problem, Albert.
What I'm talking about is, this is not just happening in America. How we just read our last election, which was a month ago, is because the money talked. The candidate who people have loved for almost 3 decades lost. The money talked because the person who won't put his money where the interests of the people are going to vote were. And that's the same thing that you can transport, because Americans have perfected that. Everybody's acting a fool as if the money is not running the government.
Guys, hold on for a second. King Sally's been patiently waiting. We've all been talking for a couple hours. Let King Sally please go. Hold on for a second, Albert.
Yeah, that's fine. I need to step out.
Oh, that was good. He's talking.
Okay, Albert. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. King Sally, go ahead, sir.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm just listening to him, bro.
Hey, fuck it. Let me say something chaotic. Let me say something real quick, panel, please.
Go ahead, man.
Please, real quick, gentlemen. Thank you for listening. I apologize for my behavior up here. You know, I'm a passionate person. A lot of people have no soul anymore. Whether it's America that drained it out of you, your ex-wife, whoever, your co-workers. Hang on a second. Come on, baby. So whether it's your co-workers, whether it's your life, you know, you don't have a soul anymore. You can't explain yourself properly anymore. People like Albert, I understand where he's coming from. But let me tell you what America did. America beat the hell out of all of us. Okay? And now we're all lost, waiting for the politicians to fix our communities, to fix our lives. Let me tell you something. As much money as you donate to any political party, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care how much you donate. They don't care who house you go and protest in front of. You know why? Because the white man controls this country, and his job is to make sure that we don't ever succeed in anything that we do. And just remember that. So when you wave your flags and you pump your hand in the air, just know they don't give a fuck what you're doing. You'll never succeed in this country. That's how it is. And that's how it is.
777.
It don't matter who you vote for.
777. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sick of the daydreaming, chaotic. I'm sick of the fantasies. It's like a little child that says, I want to go to Disneyland. I want to play in Disneyland. That's what it is. You go into that little vote area and you place your little vote.
Enough's enough. I gotta get him.
Chaotic. That's what made you take him down.
Enough's enough, guys. I gotta get up out of here. This has been a great
you
live
crazy,
stream.
man. You an evil genius, Chaotic.
I can't take it anymore.
I'm gone, man. You an evil genius, bro. I'm with you. I need to send a super chat in on this program just because of you, bro. Please don't stop doing Tuesdays, man. You are my
Thank you so much.
You are my safe space riding home from work.
That's what's up.
Hey, man, you helped me get to the crib, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, also chaotic. I like to thank you for allowing me to come on. Really, it's been real good dealing with you, mate. I like dealing with you there. You try to control yourself there. You have the triple idiot get you upset. But hey,
you gotta be better.
Hey, maybe we can get him in Chicago and give him a shower posse. For the Jamaicans and aliens, you know what that means.
Yeah. Well, guys, I got to get the hell up out of here. Guys, this has been a once again an incredible political show. DMT, you just came up on a DMT.
It's not okay to be homosexual. It's not okay.
Okay, thank you so much, DMT. DMT, any last words? I'm gonna let you say your first last words. Any last words? So I gotta get.
I was gonna say, I think I would like the next conversation we have, Chaotic. We should really dig into reparations, especially after what Mr. Tuberville from Alabama mentioned the other day. I thought comments like that are really counterproductive to bringing more Black people to the Republican Party and the conservative side. And I think more Black conservatives got to check that type of rhetoric.
Now, I would love to have that show with you because believe it or not, I have a take on reparations that may be very controversial. And I would love to have a show about that, a racial or political show. My view on reparations is that you got your reparations when you got out of Africa. But hey, look, any last words, DMT? Other than that, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I have some pushback on that, but I say, man, just appreciate the panel. It was a good show. Yeah. Listen, we got to do better. We got to do better. Yeah. There is no way they should be able to feel comfortable releasing a video like that to try to target Black men to vote. You should feel disrespected. Yeah. And we should take it as such and move accordingly. And that's all I got to say on that.
Thank you so much, DMT, man. Thank you so much once again for coming to the panel, man. Salute to you, sir. Have a great one. Positivity is definitely coming your way. King Sally, any last words, sir? Thank you as well for coming to the panel and positivity to you. Any last words?
I've been trying to come on a lot of the panels that you guys be having. Yeah, man, like the video was atrocious. It really was. It's really not gonna help Black people go out there Black men go out there want to vote. To me, it's sad that they use a Black woman that is a terrible example, and then they use a Black guy who is flame on. So it's like that's not gonna make a man want to go out there and let me vote. And honestly, like I've been telling people this for a long time. People need to read before they vote. You need to read the laws. Read what they actually put into these laws. And then more people need to honestly, I don't even know if voting. I'm not gonna say voting doesn't count, but they do it so statistically funny. Just like when they do president, it doesn't make sense. Instead of just doing whoever got the most votes win, how we always did it all our life, how you do the TV shows and everything. America Got Talent, all that good stuff. Y'all guys want to take, certain states have certain amount of points, and we added up this spread. It's stupid. Everything's flawed. Yeah. It's all ridiculous. And you can't see how the elections are ridiculous. You can't think these politicians can do that for you. They're professional liars. So at the end of the day, I think I think the best thing for the Black people to do is to have a third party, but it needs to be strong. But we can't do that without building our community first. First, we'd have to build our community because if we had our own, party, guess what? The Republicans, Democrats would never win.
Okay,
so many votes wouldn't go to them.
You know what? Maybe I should fancy the idea of doing a show. Should Black Americans form their own political party? That's not a bad idea, actually. Thank you so much, King Sally, and I think I will. You and DMT, yeah, I think that's not a bad idea about that. Thank you so much. Have a good one, man. Positivity.
I'll be here.
Coming to you, your family. Peace. 777, you have been very controversial. Tell us to say goodbye to 777. Thank you so much, 777. Let's get you up out of here. I think this will be the first and last time you ever come on the panel. I think that most people did like you, but I think that you're a little bit too out there to come up here again. Guys, this has been an incredible, and I mean an incredible live stream. Salute to the panel. Salute to all of the super chats. Trust me, the Lapeef Network definitely appreciates all the super chats. Salute to everybody. Let me see. Wait a minute. DIY says, sounds like he's reflecting some of your points, CT. Yeah, but he's a little bit too chaotic with it. But salute to everybody again, guys. This has been incredible. I will talk to you at a later date. Oh, obviously next Tuesday. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, 777. Yeah, you can never come back over here again. Chicago Rilla says we don't censor anyone. CT live. Absolutely. Oh, that's Chicago Rilla. Guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Have a good one.